going live. No.
Okay, you are live. Let me go live on Instagram.
You gotta give it a second to catch up the feed. And there
Hello,
it is.
everybody. Welcome to Black's Watch Big Brother.
Hello, my DEIs. How are you?
You know that is the funniest term to me ever, especially every time you say it. Hello, everyone.
Listen. Hello, DEIs.
We're right here.
And the home stretch. We're in the home stretch, y'all.
Salutations. How's everyone doing tonight?
Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, I am doing okay. I'm doing better now that people were not complete idiots tonight. Now there is always room for improvement. Look. Now there will always be room for improvement. But I personally was not upset by any of what I saw tonight.
Because you saw it coming.
Absolutely. I knew it was happening.
At this point, super predictable. It had to go this way, and if it didn't, I'd be like, all right, now production. Y'all are getting desperate. I don't know what I would have thought. But let's talk about it this week. Real quick, it was a 1 hour episode, so we can just say what happened. It was just a bunch of fillers.
Yeah, God.
Things.
Yeah, God. Right.
The 2 hour episodes feel so much longer than that, and there is nothing going on in them. I don't understand. I don't want it.
So much more got covered today in an hour than anything got covered in the last 4 hours that they have taken from our lives.
Right. If they were going to do 2 hour episodes, do that in the beginning when there's like 27
when there's lots of shows.
Yes.
House,
like,
right?
how do we have 2 hour episodes at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they all just draining. Because 4 people in the house.
No
Story.
I have no desire to look at them feeds.
It's
I
so
don't even
dry.
have a desire to catch myself up on Twitter now with them. Please.
It's so dry.
Listen,
now it's okay to watch the casuals.
When did the game die for you?
Where Angela left?
Yep.
I would say that.
I mean, it was going down once Tucker left because Tucker was about them shits. Okay. He was definitely about I don't know what game Tucker was playing, but it wasn't Big Brother, but I was actually still here to watch it. You know what I mean? And
it was chaotic and entertaining.
It was chaotic, brother. I don't like it chaotic was And so once he got put out, that's when I was like, damn, okay, so we're losing our momentum here. And then Angela leaving definitely sealed the deal for me, you know. And it's just not been exciting. I'll tell you, I mean, the cookout season and the season when Monty and Taylor was getting busy, them niggas had me sleeping with them. Like I had the feeds on, and I had the feeds on while I was asleep, waking up to
2 and 3 in the morning. 2 and 3 in the morning.
I'm hearing them snoring, and I'm like, well, we snoring together. You know what I mean? Like we just watching and snoring together. And I have no desire. I had no desire last season or this season.
Yeah, I haven't been in the feeds in a long time.
I like last season.
I loved last season, but they was all going to bed early because there's a lot. Miss Felicia was shutting the house down. Okay. She was shutting the house down at 10 o'clock.
Lights out.
I did like last season.
Listen.
Yeah, we had a lot of older players last season, which or that lasted rather, because I guess
they was going to bed.
Yeah, and rightfully so, because last season they were getting busy. Like as far as gameplay goes, I don't know about the other stuff. Because Felicia was in there really running things. But I have to say this season, the game also died for me when Angela left. To your point, Tucker came in that bitch. He was doing the opposite of what everybody else was telling him to do. He was using vetoes on people, which was also part of the opposite of what people was telling him to do. But it was, and he was using the veto on Angela, which was even crazy.
Who was stabbing him in the back every chance she got.
In the front, not even in the back.
In the crotch, in the legs, everywhere. She was stabbing him everywhere. Okay.
They had a great relationship.
She was Lorena Bobbitt.
I just think that the game really is winding down, and usually I want some sort of like something like you were saying earlier about the cookout season. I remember it was Aza. Ooh.
Well, her dumb little sister tried to fight me.
It was Aza, Baby D, and X Xavier.
Hold on. You tried to what happened?
No, not me.
No.
Oh.
That young lady.
Oz's little sister
Who
tried to
bet
fight me.
let me catch her nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Asante no, and I behaved. All I told that girl is what I said, Asante. I said, girl, get out my face. I said, girl, get out of my face. Repeatedly. I was like, girl, go to hell and get out of my face.
And that's where she does need to be, honestly.
Go to hell. Leave me alone.
All right.
Yeah.
What I will say
we'll
is
have to offline about that.
We will, but what I will say is she was doing way too much and probably more than her sister would have done if she was in the house. So I'll give her that. But like, girl, wrong place, wrong people. Because what the
cameras are not even rolling, sis. But what's gonna roll is your head if you don't get the fuck out of here.
But yes, that season when it was down to that final 3, I felt like there was like shit popping off, like. And maybe, next week we'll get something like Mackenzie will try to put it on Cam to be like, take me to the final 2. And then Chelsea going to try to put it on them too to be like, I've loved you. Take me to the final 2, which will only solidify for Mackenzie. No. But what do we think about that real quick? Oh, yeah. For those of you watching, hopefully you've already watched the episode. You already know that Rubina went home. What do you think about Cam's plea that he needs to do a big move and it would be sending Chelsea home?
Cam
do you think that he was playing with
threatening to make a move all season? He's been saying, I'm finna make a big move for the last 12 weeks. He been saying that. I don't expect Cam to do nothing
at all.
Run his mouth.
The biggest move Cam has done is shout out his dogs at the crib.
And he didn't even get that right today. Julie had to tell him.
Move right. He didn't even get that move right today.
Julie had to tell him. I mean, you're not gonna shout out your dogs at the crib,
right? You missing out on it. Like you don't. You're online.
Dang. Even Angela is in the jury house talking shit. Talk about Cam ain't no D1 nothing.
Yo, that had me screaming. Angela was reading.
I was like, he ain't no D1 nothing.
Because I agreed. I was like, now wait.
Talk about Cam is lying. Cam is lying. He ain't no athlete. Yo,
did you see him over there? And Mackenzie just sweeping the rug with him again, and he's standing there looking dumbfounded with his hands on his waist. What in the world are you? You don't even know what you're doing. I don't even think you understood the game.
No, the lights don't be on.
No, ain't nobody. Cam ain't gonna do nothing but wear another G unit wife beater.
Oh,
that's all I expect.
That he be wearing.
That's all I expect. It's gonna be I said, well, would you look at 50 Cent coming up to the eviction?
I didn't even know people still made them.
Ready to hang upside down.
So many things have happened. My system is so charged. You took me to 50 Cent. I was thinking about Cal. No. The comments. Don't you run it back to you. Hold on, wait, because Kia was not here.
No. Wait. She's back with it. She's back with the CTE, and I'm not good, y'all. I wasn't good when you did it before.
Take them back.
What I do?
Kia, you didn't do anything.
Kia, you ain't do nothing.
Last week was.
Oh God! What am I seeing?
Shorty said the CT and an E, and I was not good last week.
Not the C too shining C.
Cam, Swiss cheese up here. You know what I mean?
Mark, they said Cam got the CTE.
Don't he play the basketball?
He did make a nigga sandwich. It was really so much.
Bacon and American cheese,
barbecue sauce. And did you see that big chunk of onion? Red
onion? Yes.
And turn that sandwich black as him.
But
he is kidding.
It was interracial because it was clearly uncooked on one side and super black on the other.
The interracial.
Well, that's his jam.
That clearly it tracks, don't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh boy!
Get out of here!
No, you don't.
Don't you? No, you stay right here with the nonsense.
Don't be leaving us.
You stay right
here.
That
sandwich looked disgusting, but
it looked awful. He couldn't even.
Was an example of how he could have the
bacon. Mm-hmm. I was like, poor bacon.
Yeah.
What he did to that bacon was
the pan.
Yo, Rubina was looking like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is he even here?
And did you see
Like,
Chelsea?
how did he get?
Why was Chelsea watching like she can't cook no way? So like, why would I be like? That's what I thought. I was like, so she can't.
Because
she back cooking, why
Chelsea's
she's
dumb
just
ass
not-
be in the corner really like slobbing over him still. Like she really do. Like on some dumb nonsense. She really thinks her and Cham, huh? Who? She really thinks her and
You
Cam
was
have
gonna
a
call him a
chance.
chump.
Zingbot. I'm still a Zingbot. Even Zingbot, girl. Even Zingbot was like, you don't have a prayer.
You don't have a chance. He's gonna go after Mackenzie or Leah, and they're gonna say no. And he's gonna show up with some blonde and a ring on her finger next year. I guarantee you.
with the
Like
pearls around
like
his neck.
like Xavier did.
And so I stepped into this place and I can't even
Don't
begin to
do
list off
this.
the things that God
No.
has done. He's given me new vision.
That's
He's
why I
given
put
me
that in
new
the group
purpose.
chat.
He's given me new
Because-
family. He's given me new friends. He's given me a new anointing. He's
Go ahead, Chelsea.
Preach, Chelsea.
This says deleted DoorDash from my phone, and it was that sermon. So
Listen, I was watching that with her little 1990 suit, and I was
What
like,
in
you
this
know what?
Finally,
green
Karen
suit?
outfit.
I was
I
like,
said,
is
what
it
in this
19
lime
I was
green
like,
suit?
is this recent? Because
Couldn't be,
like
couldn't
it was
be.
looking like 1999.
Couldn't
I
be.
I was
That was a
I was
VHS,
surprised.
It was a Jesus is a love song.
Finally,
It was a
Karen.
sermonette. Yes, it was very finally Karen. Mhm.
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah,
I
but you
just
know,
hate-
but listen, we do be dragging Chelsea, but let me tell y'all,
yeah,
Chelsea's
There's
doing well.
Chelsea is playing a hell of a
she
game.
did it.
Doing well.
She did it.
And
She has
the-
single-handedly controlled all of Mackenzie's HOHs, all of her
Every
gameplay.
I'm glad
single
Jack
one.
clocked it too.
yeah,
Yes.
Like,
yeah, Jack
Yes.
clocked it. And the thing is, like, she literally regurgitated everything that Chelsea told her in her speech and sent Rabina home. And it's like, girl, you even believe, like, if you really were in the game and watched, what resume does Rabina have, sis? What are you talking
And the
about?
only two numbers that she got are T-Core and
and
Chemo.
chemo. Like,
But those are good numbers to have.
those
though.
are good numbers to have, but you also got to think about this. Leo, what's her name? Leah,
Mhm.
Quinn, and then there is Angela. And
They're
she
gonna
was
vote for
leaning
Mackenzie.
more towards Mackenzie.
Mhm.
She was rooting for Mackenzie at one point. So
Mhm.
I'm like, girl, what? Why?
I don't see a world where Angela votes for Chelsea over Mackenzie.
No,
Never.
I
Never.
don't see that.
No
I
way.
It's not.
don't. I don't. But Angela's crazy enough. So
flip
wouldn't
it.
that be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to flip
Like,
it.
But I also agree she's not doing, she ain't doing that shit. But
Uh-uh.
I just feel like if she had the right type of motivation or something that clicked, and she's like, you know what, I want to be on the right side of history.
Mhm.
I do like Chelsea. I don't like her as a person. Fuck that negress. But she played. And you know, like
I
I see
love your
Angela,
Angela
going
voice.
through that.
I love it.
Mhm.
I see her going through those
Excellent.
motions.
Because I am a threat.
That's
Please.
right. Crazy eyes.
I am a threat. I am 55 years old and I took out the biggest threat in the house. I am a threat.
I'm a
Yeah.
I think about her-
grandmother.
I think about her going to sleep, rehearsing what she was going to say about the people the next
sure.
day. Like
Oh,
when
when she was rehearsing her speeches.
Yeah,
Be in the shower. talking
because
to her.
when she was rehearsing that speech, I remember thinking like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like what? Like I remember thinking she was crazy, and then the next day when it happened, and I saw the clips, I was like, this is what that bitch was doing.
No,
Like,
she was
that bitch
bugging.
is
Oh,
nuts.
yeah.
I was on
lost
Twitter
it.
in real time when that shit was happening, and it was yo. And then I hopped to the feeds, and I was like, no, this is
Yeah, I watched it
really
too.
happening. It was so bad, y'all, that I was starting to get the feelings for Matt, because he was in the corner crying like a baby.
And confused.
Like,
Like,
one of them
what did
kids-
I do?
He was crying like them kids when they go to nursery school and their mama leave them. Like I was like, whoa. She really laid into that nigga. She laid
Yeah.
into him real bad.
He was
She
up
did.
there cursing out Joseph because he was like, "Would you
Mhm.
tell her?" And he was so
Mhm.
emotional, upset.
And we're gonna have to
Damn, okay,
relive
that
that
part
again
I
at the
missed.
round table.
And she started talking
Mm.
about his mama.
Oh yeah. That
Oh
was,
yeah.
No, but
It
she
was
didn't
not
really say
good.
nothing crazy about that. That's when he had me being like, lady, please. Okay.
Yeah.
She wasn't talking about your mom. He was like, that's my mom.
Yeah,
That's my mom.
That's where he absolutely, because I already didn't care about his ass when she was doing that. Honestly, I was too into the fact that she was doing. I was like, yes, she is making a scene. She is going, and she kept going. So then later on, when he was trying to like flip it back, like, I don't care about her talking about me, but my mom. And I was like,
Tico was sitting there. I was like, him cry like that.
And then Tico would sit there and was a listening ear for him, and then he threw Tico on the bus and started putting Tico on the block. So that's when I was like, oh, okay, so Matt can go to hell. Really?
Straight.
What do we think about the BB comics? Did we care about them? Do we care about them?
I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
Cam, again, tore that thing up. I mean, what? Cam and Rabina had no clue what they were doing.
You could tell he just did sports.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Cam does.
He's literally a jock. So
yeah.
And
but even that doesn't show because he don't win.
That's what I said. He does sports.
He does sports.
Yeah, he does sports.
I see the difference now.
He doesn't win.
No. There might be some athleticism involved, but he does sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a filler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then because I don't know, I guess Sante, you probably went in the conversation because did you see the part when Chelsea got caught talking about Cam in the storage room and he was like, I can hear you, and she was like,
I didn't. No, yeah, repeat that scene for me because is that what they were showing as part of those clips of her talking to her stuff? He walked in.
Yo, she was at the camera like, and this motherfucker, he is throwing it. I'm about to boot him. I'm about to vote him. He about to get evicted. He about to talking big shit. Okay, he came in the room like, so I can hear you. You think I threw the game? And she was like, yeah, did you throw that game? Like, so she lightened up, like trying to like joke, like, did you throw the game?
That's the part I saw with her acting funny or whatever.
And she was like, and he was like, no. Yeah, he was like, no, I did not. I didn't throw the game. She was like, but you're an athlete. He was like, at basketball, like not ziplining and looking at comics. Like, and that's why I was like, Cam got a point there. Okay. But
he knows what's in his wheelhouse and what's not.
He knows what's in his wheelhouse. But at the same time, you sat up in that room and was like, then Cam sat on the couch and said, yeah, at one point I was just like, I'm tired of this shit. I said, I need a break.
Yeah.
They was like, a break.
A break. Yeah.
Like,
so you want to go home?
Yeah. Like, so he's in the top 3 right now. And he took a break during BB Comic.
Wow.
Multiple breaks.
And when I tell you BB Comics is one of those games that people like live for.
Love it.
I would love to be a BB Comic.
Yeah,
I don't want to do the game per se. I don't care about the games per se, but
I want to be a comic. Yeah, I want to be a comic.
I want to design a game.
Yeah, it's really hard. Cool. It's heart wrenching that he's in the top 3 guys. Like it's just really
finesse.
Who should be there instead of him?
Rabina.
Well, okay.
Like you mean overall from like what we've seen of gameplay?
I meant overall. And
like now that we've seen gameplay.
Oh, okay, sorry, boo. Okay, so overall, Angela.
I would have liked to see Tucker in the final 3.
Really?
I would.
I didn't expect that from you for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't know if you really fuck with his crazy ass plan.
Tucker is chaotic, but he makes great television.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he made the game interesting. He was competitive as far as the actual competitions. Like, it was good when he had his sort of winning streak in the AI arena. Like, that was like an exciting time in the game. And it would be good to see him. Like, it would be good to see 3 competitive people in the final 3 because it would really be like, oh, who's gonna win? Because they all have a shot at winning.
Mm-hmm.
So Tucker and who else? Because now you got me curious. So who else who would have been in your final 3 from what you've seen?
I think I still would have put Chelsea in there just because I feel like the way in which she has been able to like be the puppet master over these white women is something that I have to tip my hat to.
Yes.
So I feel like I would put Chelsea up there. I know that. I mean, I hear y'all on Angela, but I just can't. Like, I just cannot. So I think
she can't take the white womaning. She can't take it.
I can't. Something inside of me will not allow it. But I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I would say 3 competitive people. Maybe I would leave Mackenzie because Mackenzie has won 9 competitions this year.
You know who I would have liked to see play a little more? Cedric.
Oh,
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Okay.
I really didn't care when he went home, but like now that I've seen some more of the show happen this season, I'm like, yeah, I actually would have enjoyed him a little bit more this season, probably, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially that little beef he had with Tucker toward that was awesome.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that like play out. Yeah.
See, that's the big brother that I miss, and then we're gonna get back to our top threes. I miss the big brother where niggas were like really getting into it. Like
mess, right?
The house had to choose sides and shit, or stay out of it and be neutral, and you got the leftovers figuring out how they're gonna play into those. Yes.
And I mean, that's what I was telling Takia earlier when we were watching. I was like, you know, I miss even how the jury house used to be a little tense and the arguments used to happen there. You know what I mean?
Well, then why did you send me home?
Right.
Well, I just felt like they're all up in there like, ha ha ha, yeah.
They in here playing cornhole.
No,
like,
bitch, you sent me home. You done taken $750,000 away from me, even though it wasn't mine. It was mine.
I got an attitude about it.
But everybody's in there honky dory, like, yeah, we're gonna do the tour after this. Like, no, bitch, I don't want to see y'all after this because I want the money.
Yeah.
I only want to show up at the events if I got paid to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am the winner. So are y'all? Oh no, it's just all right. Well, y'all have fun at that. You know, I might be on live or something. Say what's up to y'all. I don't know.
The problem is
winning the money. Oh, sorry.
Oh, the problem is here. None of the cast here is capable of even doing any of that. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like they purposely casted like the nice season.
No, like Mackenzie didn't even know that she was gonna have to vote in real life, like in person. She was like, Chelsea was like, yeah, girl, like this ain't no. You thought you was gonna go. What are you going in the What are you going in the booth for, Mackenzie? It's just you.
Not the brightest bulb all around.
She was like, what?
All around.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would be your top 3 tour? You said Angela, yes.
No, I said I would like to see her, but now I don't even know who would be my top 3. I'm so like, my flappers are gassed that Cam has made it this far, so like I can't even like think straight.
Yeah.
Like who would I want? Who would I?
We knew some floater or somebody was gonna make it. And I have to say this because I talked a lot of shit about Chemo, but Chemo was involved in the game a lot more than Cam was.
He was.
Chemo and T-Core running the game for a
yes.
Now, okay, so yes, so
that was a dangerous
T-Core and Rabina final 3 would have been really nice.
Oh,
that trio final 3 would have been really nice.
Really
because then you would have had to see who is gonna choose who.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're gonna get rid of T-Core ass.
What
I have to say.
I don't know. I feel like Chemo would play the game part to Rubina and be like, you know, it's just that nobody's, you know,
nobody
like
our nationality, yeah,
and he would have had to because Rubina, only thing she had was challenges under her belt. You know what I mean? Like
and Tucker under her belt.
Yeah, that's it. Or unless Tucker would evict her because he in love with Tucker.
Oh, Chemo, yes, Chemo did have a crush.
His nose was KRS-One for Tucker. Okay,
very, very much.
And Tucker never even led to him to believe that he was ever.
Never. But he was so like. Remember, Chemo just spilled all the tea. Like he couldn't hold
him everything. Told him everything.
Tucker would literally just breathe and Chemo get hot.
Oh my God! I mean, what do you want to know?
About you? It's like,
like stand up, girl. Like I'm sure you got hotter niggas in Hawaii.
Are you okay?
Put your panties back on.
I mean, absolutely.
A white man is not gonna save you, King.
I mean, girl.
Royalty. I don't know your pronouns.
Well, do we think that? Or do y'all agree with my thoughts that Mackenzie just put a nail possibly in her coffin?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And as I said, as we were getting ready, I don't know if I said it on here, but when Jag said that Cam was an enigma, I said, no. Cam is a nigga. That's what's happening here. Okay. Let's not lose sight of what is going on. This is finesse.
Mm-hmm.
This is finesse. So they're going to
driving your girl's Altima.
I mean, literally driving the Altima. Let me drop you off at work.
Ciao.
It's classic, and I hate to see it play out on CBS Live. But
Mackenzie knows CBS Live. I hate to see it because playing on CBS Live.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, Mackenzie's she knows that Cam is not going to take her to final two.
I hate it. You know, for the culture, Tay.
For the culture.
She whiz.
One more time, Toya. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, I was agreeing with her, and I was saying that, you know, and Mackenzie knows that Cam is not going to take her to final two, so she's banking on him losing, and you know, I just, you know, God got a funny way of showing up, and this would be the one time that this little niglet is going to win.
Let me tell you something. Pissed. I would be mad.
Taylor is replacing Dr. Will for the round table.
I did see that.
I mean, she's always said that she wanted to be hosting. She was doing like Entertainment Tonight. I did see that Tiffany. They said Tiffany was going off in the Twitter,
really,
and was like, she was not a happy camper
about that.
Yeah, like they were saying like Tiffany should have got that place or whatever, but I don't like Tiffany didn't study to do that kind of stuff, and like Taylor has like been training and been public speaking. Yeah, she's been out here, and that it just kind of makes sense. Like she has a hosting agent.
Yeah,
so I can see that she's been working with Entertainment Tonight. She's been interviewing for Big Brother.
It's a more recent win.
Yeah.
And Tiffany hasn't really positioned herself as a public figure like that, you know. So they're looking at who's going to bring the numbers in to watch it. I guess then they feel like Taylor would do that. Now, I hope Taylor like keeps it real and asks the questions that need to be asked.
Like,
don't come in there being diplomatic.
I don't think she will though. I think she'll be fine. I think she.
Yeah.
She's pretty fair on Twitter, so I.
Yeah. It's just like don't compare everything to your season because we were there. We lived through it. We're triggered. We don't want to talk about it.
What everybody that come in there want to compare it to her compare themselves to her.
She needs to turn the tables. It's called the round table. Turn it around.
Turn the table.
Turn the tables around.
Call the round table. Turn it around.
At least we can count on her to look like she won. I think because Jag, I mean, what he do with his money?
Jag is still Jag.
Jag still got on the same
Jag put it in a bank account
so big, y'all.
Okay.
I was stunned how big his face and head is in person.
Maybe.
Sans the head wrap, the turban, the head is big. Pause.
It is.
Really?
It's a big
head.
It
also doesn't help because he's a slender person. So
very small.
Right.
Yeah. But he probably saved every single cent. Still got it. You know what I mean? He's probably very responsible.
Probably still living in the same house he was living at.
Meanwhile, Taylor's out here buying Jaguars.
Of Washington State, but go off, you know.
He what?
He live in the middle of Washington State, so it's not like he has to buy much.
Cost of living,
feed for sheep and things.
Wow. Xavier, did you give your final three or top three that now that you've seen this overall season, who you wish would have stayed and played a little bit more longer and done some things to position themselves to be here?
Yeah. Chelsea and Mackenzie have earned themselves a spot, so they can still say number 2, but I feel like Chemo should have gotten another shot because he didn't really burn anybody's bridges so much. Like he didn't do too much.
He played a clean game.
Like he played a fair game. And what I've noticed, like outside of what's that gay name? What's the gay Todrick? Outside of him, most of the time the gay players tend to play a fair game. You know what I mean?
Outside of Todrick.
Oh yeah.
Todrick played a very dirty game.
Yeah, that's what was that outside of that lady.
And you got to be able to and sometimes it needs to be done with a certain either je ne sais quoi or finesse maybe like you can play a dirty game, you just got to be good at it. And Todrick was not good at it.
Like, would you consider Michael's game? Sorry, I'm like,
Michael. Which
would
Michael?
you consider Michael's game dirty?
Michael from where?
Michael
the
and Brittany.
skinny guy with the
I have
glasses.
one thing to say.
Oh,
Oh,
the hands they give me every time.
Everybody
The lawyer?
say it. I have one thing to say.
The lawyer. Okay,
Stay in
yeah.
your seats.
The flight attendant. Lawyer.
maybe not. Maybe.
Like I think his game was a little dirty, but he, to your point, and to make that connection for you, Toy, yes, he played with that finesse that I'm speaking of. Like
He did finesse.
Yeah.
He did finesse. I guess the only thing that probably would be dirty is the way that they weaponized the racism.
yes,
Yeah, he did that.
because
He
they
was
very much
strategic.
did.
Yeah, he was very
Mhm.
strategic in the what did you say? Hey,
Like
Michael, please, Michael, please.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
now that was a good season.
That
Um,
was.
Okay, I see
I
that.
wish we was doing this with that season.
Tay, did you
Yes.
say yours, Tay?
No, I was trying to put mine together because I wasn't expecting that either from XT, like those answers. So I'm just like, okay, like, Leah. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God, here we go.
That was for you, Toya.
Look at her
I
face.
have to say,
Because
I
I'm
have
just
to
like,
say-
whatever.
very early on, I was like into T-Core, but I didn't really know if I felt T-Core. But I really fucked with T-Core towards the end, so I would have loved to see her in the final three. I really enjoyed watching how she played. She really talked to everybody in the house. She was just cool. She wasn't trying to turn shit up. She wasn't necessarily she was strategic, but she wasn't as strategic as I would have liked. But T-Core I would have put up there. For chaos purposes, I'm still keeping Angela. I know. I don't want to give her 750K, but I feel like she's so chaotic that if it was like her and T-Core at the final two, like they probably would have got it in the weeks before, being annoying or annoying each other rather.
Yelling.
And then the
Them
people in the jury would have been like, well, fuck it. Angela was fucking crazy. I'm going for you, T-Core. Like, bitch, you got it. Like I would have loved to kind of see that. And maybe for the third seat, as far as like, I want to give this third seat like some thought. I want to give it a careful thought. I would say this is going to be so wild.
Oh God.
I would say
do it.
somebody like
You gonna say something like Brooklyn?
I'm scared.
Because if he
I
does,
was
I'm
scared.
Xing out. I'm Xing
No.
out.
Yeah.
no.
Let me
but-
put my finger on the Leave studio
No.
right now. Just in
I
case.
think I know what he's gonna say,
You
and I'm
know?
gonna be upset because I was getting ready to say I'm
What's
glad
the
that
big
none of us
man that
said.
can't see
But go
for
ahead, Tay. Go
somebody?
ahead. Go ahead.
It's for the dumbest reason. You're not gonna like it.
It's gonna be
Oh my God.
Leatherface because of the glitter.
No, Lord.
No. I was randomly gonna say Cam just because
Oh, now, Tay.
he literally
I thought you was going to say Quinn in them split ends. Look at Toya.
Don't he need a hot oil treatment? Just
He need. I mean, Vidal
Afro
Sassoon.
G.
I mean,
just
he needs
because
some
I
hot.
still-
Remember how we used to put the hot oil in the water?
The
That's
VO5.
A VO5, real bad. Them ends is splitting all the way up.
So you come back.
No, because
You can blame me all.
You tried that, Asante.
You're
So the only reason because I'm
let
let me give you my reason. let me explain, Toya. Toya, did you fall into the salad, Toya? Come on.
She left. She not even in the thing.
She's sick of it, Tay. Look what you did. Look, just look.
I'm not gonna explain till she come back. Okay.
Like, let me tell you something.
Oh my word.
Just hear me out, right? I wanted to think about another filler because this is my top 3. So I didn't want it to be another strong player. I don't really care about Mackenzie like that, so I want to put her back in the top 3. Like I'm thinking like T-Core, who I want to win and position her there. I'm thinking about who's the second person I say because you made me laugh
you
so hard.
Angela.
Angela, because she's so chaotic and the two of them have so much beef. But then it would be funny if they kept someone like Cam around, or Cam like was trying to keep people around because they were stronger players and they all dropped around him. So mentally, I'm positioning like how it would have played out on TV. And so I feel like Cam would have ended up, because Cam ended up here like just because he got in really close and cool with Chelsea, who was running the house, and then Mackenzie, who's a strong player who was running the house under Chelsea's orders, who really ran the house. So I'm thinking about like if T-Core would have been, still had her duel with Chemo, and they would have got picked off one by one, and then the trio with Rubina. I'm thinking about things like that. That's why I said Cam, not because I actually the next part sounds rude if I say it this way, but not because I actually think he's a good player or deserves to be in the final three. Like I just think about how people end up there. Like
he's a good shield. You've seen him as a good shield for the other two people to be able to win.
Yes, like if Angela took him to the final two, they're gonna be like, bitch, you were too fucking crazy, but you played, bitch, because you are still fucking there. And so I gotta give it to you. No one would look at Cam next to Angela and be like, Cam, yeah. Like none of his dogs are in the jury. And so that's why
all his dogs is at the crib.
And then T-Core, if she's up in there with next to Cam, it's gonna be Rubina probably still up in there, Chemo, or I guess the jury would be different too by this design. But that was why I threw Cam in there, not because
Chelsea and Mackenzie would vote for Cam, and if they was in the jury with they dumb ass.
Yeah, absolutely
right. And back to the other conversation about is it fucking nuts for Mackenzie to have done what she did.
But you know what though?
I don't know.
None of them have done jury management.
Who?
Well,
Chelsea?
Like when I think about like,
because Leah's burned for Mackenzie, like like things like that.
But who would vote for Chelsea? I think T-Core would, just on some black women shit.
T-Core is in denial because when she realizes how Chelsea has never had her back,
because she was still in the jury house this week talking about Chelsea's doing an amazing job.
Like thief.
No. So girl, okay.
Nope. Because I'm trying to get closer to God.
No, I don't. I told Latoya I did not miss T-Core's accent.
Her cursive. She talks like Scissor sings. It's weird.
I don't know. It's like the tongue is in the way. What is going on?
Never seen someone speak in cursive. It's so crazy.
It's wild and crazy.
Yeah.
But she was in there bigging up Chelsea. I'm like, girl, you still don't get it.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna realize when she watches it back, and I find that to be interesting too as well, because then you see the dynamics of real friendships after the show and how people start peeping game and be like, yeah, I'm not really that person's friend anymore. So I'm very curious to see what happens post game with the two of them, because Chelsea never had her back.
Never.
She never wanted to.
Even
and I don't know why.
Like
it was like she just did not want to band together with that girl, and I never understood that. That was very strange to me, and that could possibly be why I just don't vibe with Chelsea. Like, I think she's playing a hell of the game, and she deserves to win if she does win this corny ass game season. There wasn't really a lot of strong players, but like I just don't vibe with Chelsea. I just don't feel like Chelsea was. I don't feel like she came in there knowing what the mission was. The unsaid mission is for any black person that walks in Big Brother.
But all niggas ain't like that. All niggas ain't on that.
They not. And I shouldn't expect everybody to be like that. But I don't got to vibe with them.
True.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's not my kind of. She's not
my kind of girl. Like I probably wouldn't play it if I got the chance to play the game and it was somebody like her. I probably wouldn't play with her. I'd probably be like, get that ass on the block. Make her the first one.
She's skin folk.
Those are the people that you have to play with the most, though. Sometimes I feel like sometimes it'd be like, oh, you ain't really vibing with niggas. Let me figure out what the fuck this is. So I'd be trying to be like, oh hey, and get cool. I'm like, oh, I ain't like that. And then sometimes they come back to the other side, and it's like,
yeah. And it was so strange because like they had friendship in the house and they were cool, but she never trusted gameplay with her. But she led T-Core to believe that there was trust there.
Because Toya, remember how we used to talk about, like, me and Toya is church girls, but there are church girls and there's church mean girls. And Chelsea's always given that. Chelsea's always given that to me. Like, I will sit by you and you will be my sis when it is in my best interest. but I'm really sitting over here for myself. Praise the Lord. That's what it gave. That's always what it gave to me.
You know what I just thought of? Because Takor got 2 mamas. So yeah.
Now you're cooking.
That's
with
probably
grease.
why.
Takor got 2 mamas, and her progressive thinking is completely different than her conservative Christian thinking.
There you go.
Wow.
So
I think you cracked the code, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I feel like there's probably things that they don't vibe. Yeah. So I could see her talking about Takor talking about certain things or lifestyles or how her life or what her upbringing is or whatever, and Chelsea being quiet because she is the church girl or whatever, but she keeps it cute and conservative. But look how she gravitated more towards Mackenzie, who was, calling on the name of the Lord.
Evangelicals.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that 2 together.
That's a Jaguar wrong.
That's right. Wow, what a time.
Yeah, child.
I just never vibed with Chelsea, and I didn't really vibe with Takor but I can respect Chelsea's gameplay, but I always kind of was in it more with Takor than I was with Chelsea. So that's why even to this point I can separate like how I feel about her as a player and as a person. But there were just some people in the house that I was just like, bitch, please. Like Brooklyn and some of them, like, what do you think you're doing here?
It's like Takor's side of the house was way more chaotic and fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
yes.
I mean? Chelsea's side, it was just weird and like, you know what I mean? Now we're forced to deal with that side now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I really started to bang with Tucker when he gave Takor that money. Yeah, that was when I was like, all right now, Tucker is all right now.
Well, I mean, he was trying to get he was liking Takor in the beginning, and then Takor really had to make it clear she was in a relationship.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he liked Takor.
That is so random.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he was the one who was been like, and her name is Takor, not Takor.
Yes,
like she keeps pronouncing her name wrong.
People.
Like he was going off. Mm-hmm. And then turn around the next week and was pronouncing it wrong.
Leah got mad because remember Leah was into Tucker first, so he was like, no.
And that's what she was like. And she didn't let me braid her hair. No.
Right. I'm telling you, that's why Takor is in that house now. She in the jury house because she didn't let that white woman take them braids out. That girl was hurt. She was butt hurt because she couldn't get into them synthetic braids.
Now she's one that might not. Oh well, I was about to say she's one that wouldn't have voted for Takor if she would have been in the jury.
Yeah,
and Takor would have been in the final 2.
Yeah,
she'd been like,
I don't see a world where Angela or Leah would ever vote for Takor.
No. No.
Yeah.
Do you feel a world where they both vote for Chelsea?
See, and that's the thing.
Takor would. I don't see Angela doing it. I think Takor would. I mean, Leah would. I don't think Angela would.
I think that I could see them being spiteful. Like if it's Cam and Chelsea, some people trying to give Cam this because he made his way, never was on the block type of thing. But he would have to be able to be a phenomenal closer communication wise, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
Who would vote for Cam?
Unless he just lie. Unless he just start making some shit up.
Yeah, and
honestly, who would vote for Cam?
And Chelsea, hopefully she get up there like she was in that lime green suit.
And a new anointing.
Listen, right. and speak about this new anointing that she has, and the horrible game that Cam has played on her back.
Oh wow!
So she definitely carried him.
Yeah,
I mean
that is his romance.
Yeah,
piggyback
ride. Want to call it.
And it's gonna be easier for her to win against Cam. So she better hope that her and Cam win this tonight.
Unless Rubina and them get to hold in the grudge.
Oh, and then vote for Cam.
And just out of like
because
you sent us all here, girl.
Yeah, because
I don't know. I don't black women.
Because Angela was like, I can't wait for Chelsea to walk into this jury house.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Because from what I gather, you know, I've only seen so many seasons of Big Brother, but I've realized Big Brother, they're a little bit more saltier in the end. When they vote who takes power. Money, because like Absolutely. Survivor, they be like they recognize gameplay and all that on or whatever. But here, niggas
the pool's
is
definitely cross.
Get out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the pools definitely do cross though, because every now and then you do get some real ass people up there, and they'll be like, like I gotta respect gameplay, and then they turn that key, and it's like, you voted for the bitch that sent you home.
Like sometimes, I mean, you do have to
Because they deserve
respect it.
to
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, you
But
don't.
but these people, they regular everyday check them on the kitchen people, and they be like, oh hell nah, bitch, like you're not gonna get this, like, or they be like,
My direct
cleanest
deposit.
game.
Wait a
turn
minute.
this game
Somebody
positive.
name in here is Jaguar wrong, y'all.
Oh, I loved it. I made note of that earlier. I was like, shout out to
love
Jaguar
it.
Wrong. I love
That
it.
was funny.
But also, they also
Genius.
saying that that Tucker got 2 dads.
Oh,
Oh yeah, somebody
amen.
did say
Tucker
that.
the Laurier is an ally, honey.
I love
Tucker
that.
also used to spend some time in Brooklyn, apparently.
He
So
live in Brooklyn, or he used. I thought he did.
He's from
'Cause
Brooklyn,
he used
right?
to live.
No, he's
he
from
used to
Boston.
work at where Chef
from
Robler
Boston.
used to.
Oh, yes, he lives in Brooklyn, but his family's from Boston or something like that.
he used to live in the building I just moved out of. Apparently.
Really?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was talking to my big brother on the show, and old girl that lives in my building, she hit me up. She was like, did you know he lives in our building? I was like, what? That's crazy.
I love that.
Because he used to be an actor. He's also like a chef. Because he worked at where Chef Roble over there in Williamsburg somewhere.
Yeah.
Roble. I haven't heard that name in so long.
Someone brought it up when they mentioned the beginnings of Everyday People.
Yes.
It was free and it was brunch.
Yeah. And it was a cool vibe. Now it's just like dumb.
Yeah.
It's very commercialized now.
I've aged out.
It's crazy. Like going to parties.
I just say that I'm like, I've aged out.
I've definitely aged out because
Aged
I was
out of many things.
was working on that with Showtime, and I was like, oh, ain't nobody over 25, 26 going to this stuff. So
I don't engage with the product.
Just Gen Z now. So okay. So listen, let's talk. It's 9:58. So let's talk predictions for HOH and where you want the game to go. We are in the home stretch here, guys. We have made it, y'all. We have made it to almost 90 mofo Maryland Farmer days. Okay. I'm trying not to curse, y'all. So we made it to
Maryland.
We done made it. My sister put me on to how to say that. So we have made it to 90 Maryland Farmer days.
Lord have mercy.
Let me
Say
write
it
that
again.
down.
Hold on. Say it again.
Hold on. Let me write it down.
Yeah, Maryland Farmer. Like we have made it to 90
Maryland Farmer.
Maryland Farmer days, y'all. And I mean, I am proud of us, but let's talk our predictions, where we think it's gonna go. Who do y'all think? Not who do we want, but who do we think is gonna win HOH tonight?
Chelsea. She always does.
Because everybody,
Chelsea
everybody
or-
gets to play this time, right? So even though she was HOH, or even though Mackenzie was HOH.
No. Chelsea was HOH. Mackenzie won the veto.
HOH. Mackenzie won veto. So even though she won HOH this time around, they all still get to play. All three of them.
I believe so. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Do we think it's a physical comp?
What was the last one they had?
Cam,
I'm not going to say Cam. I'm going to say, well, I guess Mackenzie got it.
I was going to say Mackenzie because they've been switching off.
It's either them two.
Yeah, Cam is definitely not winning. Although I'm always thinking about how Azah rose from the ashes.
Because this is the one HOH you really need to win.
You know what I'm saying? She rose from her ashes from the bed, man.
See, it wasn't me.
And
it wasn't.
And I always think about how that happened for her. So I can't say that, we can't count Cam out. We've seen it. We've seen crazier things happen. But if it's a mental comp, he's definitely out of here.
Julie said that they was going to be playing like in a few minutes or this evening.
Yeah, they're playing tonight, so we'll find out tonight. It's 3 comps to determine the final HOH. Okay.
Oh,
Cam's definitely
Lord.
not winning. Okay. So
yeah, he don't have 3 wins in him.
No, he's definitely out. He might have 1, but he's not. He does not have 3.
I'm scared.
He came close to that last veto though.
I'm
just
scared.
wasn't quicker than Mackenzie.
So if Mackenzie wins, I'm thinking
Mackenzie
Mackenzie.
wins, she's taking Cam, and if Chelsea wins, she's taking Cam.
What a time, finesse.
I'm leaning unfortunately towards Mackenzie, and I'm mad, but I want Chelsea to win it.
I do.
Sadly enough,
I want Chelsea to win.
I want Chelsea to win.
I wanted to be two black people in the final two.
Yeah.
That would bless me.
Even though he doesn't earn it.
Cam,
get Mackenzie out of here.
You know,
I would rather see Cam than Mackenzie. I hate to say it, but
yeah,
I'm just scared that
you gotta root for everybody black, no matter what.
I mean, yes.
almost
Until
you got
because I'm just scared that I'm just scared that like Kim and Chelsea in the end. What if that energy picks up and Angela's really like, you know what, fuck Chelsea, and then Leah's like, you know what, fuck Chelsea, and then it like becomes a domino effect, and then Quinn's like, damn, you know what, but she played, guys, and like, yeah, but she sent us home, and you too, you should feel the way we feel. He's like, all right, guys, well, then fuck Chelsea. Like, I'm just scared.
Worst case is that Cam does what most black niggas do and stomp all over black women, and he gonna take Mackenzie to the end.
For sure,
that's the worst case.
That is the worst case,
and that's very possible.
Cam wins and he sends Chelsea home.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I had something more inappropriate to say, but
I done got upset exactly already.
I mean, that's it. That's it. That's it. Cam wins.
Man,
he makes his move and sends Chelsea home.
Yeah,
but then Chelsea gonna be in the house like, well, I wonder what she would do. I wonder if she gets home. She going to jury house.
Chelsea,
she's like, Chelsea would y'all are not his dogs at the crib. You are not voting for Cam.
Man, Chelsea would turn into the Tasmanian devil. I believe that because the way she picked up that heavy ass cot and got the moving across the yard,
under her arm like this, honey.
She carried it like it was a clutch purse.
Thing on her hip,
okay,
like it was a toddler.
So if that happened, I would be like, wow. But honestly, that would be a huge gameplay on Cam's part.
It would be,
and I would huge gameplay.
But would it work in his favor or would it not? Because I'm scared that Chelsea gets into the jury house and then she's over there.
She manipulate the whole thing, and so.
But does she manipulate it in Cam's favor because she still wants him to win, or does she manipulate it against him because she like, this nigga turned on me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like she would be vindictive. Hopefully, she would. That would shock some sense into her brain. But you never can tell. You never can tell.
So as much shit as we talk about the game, and me personally, I'll say how I feel like this isn't one of my favorite seasons.
It's not.
There are still little gems in there that get me going, and I guess there's gems in there that get us all going.
A lot more.
You hope what?
I'm hopeful next season there'll be a lot more zhuzh.
Yeah,
because Toya's going to be on it.
Yes.
You know what? Claim it. Claim it for me.
And my nerves, y'all pray for my nerves now, because if Toya gets in the house, my nerves going to be trash for 3 months. I'm not going to be good. Y'all going to have to pray for me.
So we're gonna have to run back Black Swatch Big Brother just to talk about you on there and be like, and then they're gonna try to play Toya and talk shit about her. I hope she get their ass. We gotta vote for Toya so she can get the power, y'all. We gotta give her the power this week.
I'll be talking to y'all on the cameras the whole time, like, y'all.
And I'm
what am I doing in here?
Yeah.
I was like, y'all, somebody feet stink. They don't tell you about that stuff down here, but somebody feet stink.
When you were in the house, tell us everything on the feed. You gotta tell like all this shit. You gotta be like,
so you're gonna be like, and Mackenzie is drying her tracks. I mean, laying her tracks out to dry. I mean, what? Or over the kitchen sink. Girl, she might have to go somewhere.
I would have a time.
Oh my God. Yeah. I plan on, God willing, if I get in that house, I plan on cutting up to the utmost.
No, and she's gonna be praying. So you're gonna be praying on the feeds.
You know it. Fasting.
Leading the blood of Jesus. Because I'm doing a Daniel's fast.
No, that's like, y'all put me on slop. That's okay. I'm fasting anyway. Fasting and praying.
If y'all gonna be cooking in here, y'all need to be cleaning up after yourselves. It's no guarantee that anyone else is gonna want any of what you got.
She gonna be.
I don't want nobody glitter in my food. Get glitter away from my plate.
The blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
Toya, do you want some glitter?
Oh my God.
What you do? You just start pouring it on your food before you.
What are they talking about? Toya and Justin's final. Justin said he don't even want to play the damn game.
Oh yeah.
Justin want to be in the final two. He don't want to play the game. He
Lord.
just want to be in the final two.
Now Dustin would be some good ass TV on Big Brother too,
Oh my
though.
God.
That would.
He
That
would.
like what?
They wouldn't know how to handle
That's
him.
too much. He cussing way too much.
No, you know Dustin know how to like play the game. Like he don't even know what Big Brother is, but he would still be up in that house kicking it with the people having fun.
But and I would be like,
how it
Dustin,
go.
come over here. Come over here. You doing too much. Because that's not how the game is played. Dustin, sit down.
giving him tips and guiding him
Because
through.
you gotta let these motherfuckers like, nah, these Maryland farmers is in here acting up to where you're like, we gotta
These Maryland
Dustin
farmers.
he ain't gonna be that high. You know, Dustin has, because I'm thinking about him as a player. Dustin has what people are missing when I say finesse. Like Dustin, he would know how to like really assert himself, but still assess the situation to be appropriate. Like not because they're cameras, but just because he cares about people on a real like regular level. So if he in the house and gotta like live with these people, but those that end up on his list, you know, I know that those are the ones that really have to worry.
He
but
gonna be like, oh, that nigga going to hell.
No, but Justin's diary rooms would be historic.
Phenomenal.
Historic television.
Yeah. His movies would be like a comedy series. Like
they would definitely become memes.
Comedy.
Definitely memes. He would be in there acting like Joe Clark.
It's
yeah, he would.
It kills your brain cells, son. It kills your brain cells. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Thank you, Lord.
You know that's his dream role.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I have like a whole vision of
be in there. Get some chains off the doors. Get those chains off the doors.
Oh, next week is the last episode.
Yes, and our last time.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Guys.
It's this week. It's Sunday.
Yes.
Recap on Sunday.
Sunday is the finale.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
guys, we got one more day left. One more night left. The four of us together until next time if we decide to do it.
Somebody said Dustin would have cussed Angela out, and I'm just like, I can't stop thinking about him in this house. Angela, sorry, let's go, because it's just a whole scene playing out.
No, because the comments is gonna keep coming in now. What were you doing? Asante, you was the one closing out.
Yes, so Sunday will be the final episode, airing at whatever time it airs, but we will be going live right after that. So come to our social medias, come to our YouTubes, our X's, our Instagrams, wherever you found us tonight, we'll be there again as Blacks watch Big Brother for the last time.
Yes.
Stay black and protect your magic. Bye, Queen D.
Shalom.